Hey y'all. I know it's dark. It's dark right now. It's dark, but I told y'all I was going more asleep. So I'm like, let me go ahead and go live and let them know what's going on. Give them an update. And so I'm gonna wait for a few people to come in the room. Hey, peace goddesses, peace gods. I just was watching a series. It was good as fuck. It was like what it was called, internet or some shit. It's good as fuck. It's like when they're making moves and they're communicating off straight mental, like they connecting with everything on some mental shit. Like it's real lit. But anyway, hey Misha, hey Gloria, hey Eddie, hey Janice, hey Terrace, hey Mrs. J, hey Miss Red, hey Natasha, hey Larbs, hey that girl, hey Cherokee, hey Susie, hey y'all. Oh, thanks. Yeah, she's sleeping. She getting her beauty sleep. Chalk babies. What's going on with these rumors? So this is what's going on, y'all. So I'm going to reiterate, everything that I went over earlier because I was really, as y'all saw, like I had to gather myself. I hadn't ate anything. I barely had hydrated myself. I had been up all night crying, cutting up shit, fucking up shit, all that. So by the time y'all saw me, I was just ready to get the shit off my chest and get to where I needed to go to. And so, as y'all know, if y'all was on earlier, I was going to head to the embassy. And as I was going live, Zach just so happened to be on it, and he was telling me, come on by the house, come eat, don't buy no, because I was about to buy some baleadas, because I've been eating alkaline, straight alkaline and no oils. And so I just felt the need to emotional eat. It's like, don't eat it, come eat here. And so I came over here and they made a little meal and I was able to rejuvenate, and Amora loves it over here. And so that was cool. And what I found out too was that the embassy takes 8 hours to get to, not 3. So I don't know who told me and why I thought it took 2 to 3 hours. And I thought I was going to be back and forth. But coming here, I was informed, thankfully, that it was going to be an 8-hour drive. And so when I do go to the embassy, I'm going to have to stay there overnight. Okay, so what I'm doing with the donations, I don't have to spend no money while I'm over here. Except for probably every once in a while to help out, to add to the dishes. Because they already got food here. I might buy a bag of chickpeas for, what's that, $2 here, So I'm just saying, I'm going to be pinching off the donations. I probably got like $200 in donations today. And so I appreciate the love so much. And this is going towards our traveling expenses. So what I need to do is I need to get to the embassy. Now, I haven't decided if I'm doing it tomorrow or the next day. Only because I just have been somewhere else, and now that I'm comfortable, this is my first time being over here. I'll spend the night over here and I'm safe. We don't have to deal with the fuck shit. I don't have to just rush off. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm trying to prepare myself. So I might go tomorrow. But if I do how I see it, I need to leave really, really early. Or I might just wait the next day. I might just chill out for the full day here, meditate, get my mind right, take care of myself, and then we can head on out and be gone for the day. Because it's just going to be me and Amora, and I don't know the language. And I really don't like traveling by myself. I really don't. And I've never been that way. So this is going to be different. I'm a little nervous, but at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do. So it's definitely happening. I have to go up there in order to leave. So like I said, I'm really not feeling it tomorrow. Once I heard it was 8 hours, I instantly was like, what? I barely wanted to take the 3-hour flight. But, the 3-hour bus ride, but we definitely going to take it. So it's either tomorrow or the next day. Either way it go, I'm going to go ahead and get that done and over with. So if I have to get a hotel for the night, me and Amora, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to head back this way. And then from there, it's as simple as booking the flight and leaving. But I have to go up to the embassy in order to get permission first to leave. Because I owe a little bit. So I have to get their permission first before I can even leave. And so that's been the holdup. That's why every time, even before, we've been back and forth, trying to hold on to our family for a minute. And the last couple of times y'all heard me say I'm about to get ready to go. Where the holdup is, it's not that I'm lying. And it don't even be that I be changing my mind because we getting along. It just be the holdup of me having to go all the way to the embassy. That's all. And so I still haven't taken that trip, so that's where I'm going to go. But, yeah, we coming. Our family waiting on us. We are coming, so don't y'all worry. Thanks, Miss J. You missed the live earlier. Okay, thick-ass vegan, you can go back and look at it. So please report everything and start from the beginning, please. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all that, but you can tune into the live from yesterday. It's still up. I'll send you some money, bring that baby back home. Okay, we coming. Let me put up my Cash App, matter of fact. Let me put up my Cash App. I mean, if y'all want to, feel free. I don't know how much I'm gonna need right now, you know. All I know is if you just feel called to send something, go ahead and do that, and all the expenses are gonna be used to get us back to the States. That's all I know. So I did buy her some diapers today. I brought her some wipes. I brought me like some chips to snack on with some hummus, and I was able to eat here. And I brought me some walnuts and some dates as well. So I'm just letting y'all know some of the things that I brought. I forgot to buy it. Well, I didn't forget to buy a charger. Actually, yes, I did. I walked out of the mall without getting a charger, and so but I was able to use a charger here. And the mall is right up the street from here. So tomorrow, I'm probably going to go up there and get a charger. But I was able to use one now. That's why I got juice. So let's talk about it. I saw GoKu went live. I didn't see his whole live, but he's full of shit. Just know that. He's full of shit. Okay? He's full of shit. I just wanted to see what he was going to say to get himself, like how he was going to, you know, how he was going to cover this up. And I could have guessed and told y'all that he was going to shout all one alone. That nigga don't want to be alone. I ain't never met somebody that shouted alone all the time, that really truly don't want to be alone. But who wants to be alone anyway? Nobody truly wants to be alone. We're not even made to be alone. So that shit is a lie in itself. But at the end of the day, we got people like him who's lying to themselves, saying that they want to be alone. Nigga, it's easy to be alone. It's so easy to be alone. That's the easiest thing to do. If you wanted to be alone, you could be alone. Stop shouting that shit. Go be alone. Stop bringing women into your shit. Go be alone then. You know what you need to do, and until you do that, you're going to continuously bring women and tear them down and suck they shit up, and then accuse them of doing exactly what the fuck it is that you're doing. Get it together, GoKu. Get it the fuck together, okay? Filter your shit. Be alone. Be alone for real. Not halfway in, halfway out. Not, oh, I ain't got time for this and that, but I got time to exercise my lustful ways, my addictive ways. Heal yourself. Can't nobody do that shit but you. You've been trying to put all this responsibility on your goddesses to heal you. Only you have the ability to do that. Stop putting that shit on women. You go heal your motherfucking self, golden teacher. You go do that. Stop bringing women in your mess. Stop bringing children in this world that you don't want to take care of. That goes for any man. Any men. Stop just having casual sex with motherfuckers without being responsible if you don't want to take care of kids. If you're going to leave a woman to be a single mom, something that we're trying to get away from. Yeah, it happens. Ain't nobody perfect. Things happen. But let's do better. I'm not just talking to him. I am talking to him. I'm talking to me. But I'm talking to us all. Let's do better. We know what we need to fix. We know the problems that we have within ourselves, within our community. We know what the fuck we need to do to get that village back, to get that trust back, to get that love back, to be back on one accord. When are we going to take the steps and actually do it? You see what I'm saying? And so, oh, okay, hold on. I didn't even post the Cash App. I'm sorry. Damn, hold on. Y'all, I am not good at this. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. So that's my Cash App. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna put my Cash App and PayPal because earlier people were asking for the PayPal. It's Trey Michelle. Okay. All right, y'all. So I got up. The first one is my Cash App, as you can see. And then the second one is my PayPal for those of you who needs it. Okay, so what was I talking about? Let's keep going. Let's stay on track. Where am I? Am I safe? I am still in Honduras. Yes, I am I'm in Saba, not Sambo anymore, over where I was living. I'm not going back. I have no reason to go back to that motherfucker. Nothing is there for me. So I am over here. I'm at Carrie's. I'm over here with Zach and Carrie and a guest that's here from the States. And Amora. We're all over here. So I'm good. I'm taken care of. I was fed. I am loved. We watched a few movies. I haven't watched a movie in like 7 months, y'all. I haven't sat and watched a movie. I haven't watched TV in that long. We don't got no TV. You know, so I actually enjoyed sitting down, and I realized how long I hadn't watched TV because every little thing that was happening, I was like, well, why they doing that? And Zach looking at me like, girl, you must ain't watched the movie in a minute. Like, actually, yeah, I haven't watched a movie in 7 months. And so it felt good to sit down and watch a movie today. So this is what life of a minimum, some of the things, you know, that we are able to indulge in on a regular day basis that you get to enjoy when you disattach yourself away from those things for a second, just to see what life is without all the extra stuff. And then you're able to appreciate, you know, the distractions. You're able to appreciate the distractions more, you know. And we're able to use them productively instead of overindulging in things. I mean, you can overindulge in anything. That's our problem. We overindulge in shit. We overindulge in sugars. We overindulge in lust. We overindulge in food. We overindulge in every fucking thing. And that's the problem. Balance is key. And so that was fun. But anyway, what happened to my belongings is all my clothes and shit is trashed, okay? From the little dispute. So I left all my clothes. I couldn't fit most of them anyway. I'm like in a size 0. I know I said earlier 1, but I'm like in a size 0 now. You know, after I had Amora, I was like in a, shit, I don't know. I was like in a 10 or some shit. You know, so I lost a lot of weight within a couple of months. And I couldn't fit anything anyway. It's just time to start over. Like, whenever I go through these type of things, I just like to leave everything. And I just like to start fresh. I don't want no memories. I don't want nothing to remind me of. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a trigger for me when I'm trying to heal. Because I'm very sensitive. And so I just like to let everything go and start the fuck over. That literally makes me feel like I'm building a brand new self. You know? So yeah, we're coming back home, y'all. We are coming back home. We coming back, that's for sure. Yeah, the embassy is 8 hours away, but we gonna get there. Don't worry. It's just a day trip. You know, we're gonna have to stay there overnight, and it's just me and Amora. I don't really like traveling by myself as far as like this, like going all the way to the embassy. I don't know the language, but I got a friend. I got a baby mama, and she speaks fluent Spanish, so I could easily call her, you know, to get the little hookup. So it really don't matter. I'm not stuck. I don't have any excuses to still be here. You see what I'm saying? We're definitely leaving. I just don't know when I'm going to make it to the embassy. Once I found out it was 8 hours, I kind of threw me off a little bit. Like, ooh, 8 hours. I thought it was 3 hours, you know. So, but we're going either today or tomorrow. I really need to go tomorrow, to be honest. But I might end up going the next day. So I'm just letting y'all know. But we definitely coming. That's for sure. Hey, Tiana Love. Yeah, I'm safe. Yeah, a little bit of Babylon stuff. Yeah. Okay, if I have not responded to you, it's because I got a lot of messages coming in. I actually just responded to about 3 or 4 all day. Like, I have not been responding. I have not been on my phone. I've been feeling through my shit. So I know everybody sent me, everybody, wanted me to know if they sent me something and they, sent words of encouragement as well. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. But please just be patient. Allow me time. I'm feeling all the love. I don't have to look at it to feel it. I feel the support. You see what I'm saying? So don't think that I don't feel you. So as I go through, as I get time, I'm going to go. That's why I went on ahead and went live, because I don't want to have to. I am going to respond to everybody, but I don't want to have to feel rushed to respond to everybody. So I went live so I can speak, broadly. So yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much for the support. Like I said, we probably got $200 today from you guys. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's bus fare. That's a hotel. The hotel's probably only $25, $30 a night. It's probably going to take me about $100 to get there, to eat, to this and that, and then I'll be able to get back with no problem. And I won't have to, I think I have to pay for the application and, the hotel, and then just eating for the day and bus fare. That's it. Now, it shouldn't be that much. I might not even have to spend $100. I might not. You know, it just depends. I got them more some diapers, so I'm not going to have to buy them. So I don't know. We'll see. But either way that it goes, I'll keep letting y'all know, you know, what all we doing and what we spending. And, yeah. I don't know how much the plane ticket is yet, Thick Ass Vegan. I'm trying to get the application out the way first. Once I get the application, I get permission. They give me permission to actually leave Honduras first because I owe. So once I get that out the way, then I can leave. Then I can worry about the ticket. But I do need to call Spirit because I did have a ticket. I did have a ticket from last time that they was giving me like a certain amount of time. I feel like it's past that time because I think they gave me like a 60-day something. But I have to double check in the rising. So I'll let you guys know that. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know as things come up. So when I find out the plane ticket, if I'm in need, I will let y'all know. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to just communicate everything. And if I need help, I will let y'all know. That way the people that can, they can do it. I can tell y'all specifically what it is so y'all don't think nobody bullshitting. And y'all will see us in the States real soon here. Yeah, just give what you can. $5, $10. If 5 people give me $5, that's $25. That's a lot. You see what I'm saying? And I say that, and I know this don't got nothing to do with my personal situation, but that's the same way that we should be doing each other as far as coming up, as far as supporting each other, as far as supporting each other's business, as far as investing into one another, as opposed to not even just when we going through something, you feel what I'm saying, but investing into each other's dreams. And I know we do it on a day-to-day basis. I mean, we can't live without exchanging with some type of business, right? But think about if you could get 20 to 50 people to invest into you. And those 20 to 50 people agree to invest into each other. So everybody's putting a certain amount of money in at the same time so that the amount of time that it would have took one person to come up with that goal, it took 5-6 people to do it in months. You see what I'm saying? And that's what other races do. They do it all the fucking time. The Chinese do it. The motherfucking Muslims do it. All they ass do it. And they do it right in our motherfucking communities. And you know why they're doing it? And you know why we're not? Because we don't understand that concept. We don't want to support each other like that. We don't like to see each other come up. We secretly, it's like we do, but we don't. Not more than us, you know? It's like that attitude, that energy, and we got to let that shit go. We got to want to see each other win 100%. We need not to have not a little bit of doubt in each other. You know what I'm saying? We need to be supporting one another. We all we got. We are all that we have. If we do not support each other, who the fuck is going to support us? We're supporting all these other races. And they supporting each other. But who's supporting us? We are the biggest buyers. The biggest consumers. And that's because we're financially illiterate. We don't know where to put our money. We are putting our money into businesses that don't need our money. That's sitting on our shoulders, literally, eating fat-ass burgers while we lifting them up. That's what we look like when we invest into businesses that don't need our money. And then we overlook the small businesses in our community. Oh, well, their attitude was like this, and oh, they da-da-da-da-da. We always got something to say about other black-owned people, knowing the struggles that we got and what we're trying to get through. We're just so hard on each other. Less talking down on each other, more help, more support. That's what we need. More love. That's what the fuck we need right now. We need to be loved. No, we're not too tough to be loved. We need it right now. That's the only thing that's going to help us. We got to get on the consciousness of oneness in this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? We have to tap into that consciousness of oneness. Our ancestors knew what it was. They didn't even have to talk about it. They didn't have to talk about it. It was automatic. And that's what we need to get back to. Those senses of love, of natural love, of authentic love, of unconditional love. You know, we need those villages. We need us women to care about other women. We need women to care about the sisterhood. No, it don't have to be polygamy. No, it don't. But I think polygamy is a beautiful thing if it's done the right way. And I think that it absolutely can be done the right way with the right man. I have not met one. And shit, as far as I'm concerned, I don't see myself claiming or practicing that shit ever again. Because I've been scarred at this point. You know, when you openly just agree to something and, you know, and you think it's going to be this and that, it's going to be lit. and then you go through it and it wasn't nothing like that. So now you disappointed or you scared or you ain't fucking with it. That's where I'm at right now. I was all for the sisterhood. I was all for the building. I was all for the, one king, two goddesses. I was all for it. But the way that I was just done in the midst of me openly, willingly being for it was some bullshit. Period. And that's what I was talking about earlier. So I'm happy I brought it back around to that. So I'll talk a little bit about it. So basically, this woman comes from the States. I guess she has been following GoKu for a couple of years, okay? And she had been saying that she was going to come visit, I guess, a couple of times, but she never did, wherever he was at in the world, okay? So she decides to pop up now. Them Scorpios, they don't really communicate like that, okay? So I don't know how long they was talking, what all was being said, but about a day or so before, or when she came, actually, he let me know, hey, somebody hit me up that's been following me, and they said, they was coming here anyway. It just so happened that I was here, and, she's going to be traveling around to this, and this, but she might want to come visit, and da-da-da, and I'm like, oh, okay, great, so we having guests. I love guests. So I'm like, okay, we having guests, okay, cool, when's she going to be here? So I clean up the house, I got to clean up the bathroom, I got to make sure it's clean and good. We having another woman in the house. You see? This is my initial attitude towards it. I'm like, we having guests, yay. I can cook, I can show off, I can give my love. This is what I like to do. Anybody that knows me knows that. And so I got excited. So then I was like, okay, well, I started talking to him. I'm like, well, King, is this somebody that like you or what's going on? And he was like, no, ain't nothing like that. She ain't never said nothing like that. Like, so I don't think it's nothing like that, I think she just, just so happened to be here. She been following me for a minute. And, maybe she might be, but she ain't said nothing about it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, all right, we'll find out. I mean, that's good to know. I need to know what's going on. Is it somebody that's interested in us so I can know how I need to, what I need. You look at people differently depending on what they're supposed to be playing in your life. If this is supposed to be my sister goddess, then I need to be, she's in motherfucking probation right now. You feel what I'm saying? If this is a random guest that, is coming to visit, then that's different. But if this is my future sister goddess, I need to fill her out. So I just needed to know that, but it wasn't ever clear. It was like, no, it ain't that. She just blah, blah, blah. So, okay, cool. I guess I don't have to, entertain that thought. But something just kept coming back. Okay, so anyway, we meet the girl. She come over. Now, she came over. She was supposed to come over for a night. She came over from Holistic or whatever. She was over there that night. And then she all of a sudden, found her way over to us. And she asked could she come spend the night. Well, GoKu asked could she said she wanted to come over and spend some time with us. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't have no problem with that. Like I said, it's lonely living the life that I live. It's like, yeah, we scattered around, but it gets lonely. So I'd be excited for people to come over. So anyway, so we go back to the house and, she stays over there one night. And she was supposed to come back over here, but at the same time, it wasn't no big deal. She ended up, I noticed that she didn't plan on leaving. Like once she got there, like once she got to the crib, I noticed that she kind of just got more comfortable and more comfortable and more comfortable. And it didn't bother me per se because it's like, mi casa, su casa. You feel what I'm saying? I'm that type, like, mi casa, su casa, get comfortable, whatever. But then I started to notice, I noticed right away, how like extra and bubbly and airy, she was. She do a lot of talking and she do a lot of, this and that. And it was like she was forcing me to plan a retreat with her. Like she just started writing down stuff and just asking me all these questions. Well, what would it look like? And it started to irritate me because she wanted to know every little detail, every little thing. Well, what time is this? Or what time is that? And I've been doing this all year and I had to literally pull my hands out of the Rare Women retreat that I planned with another goddess because of the bullshit she was doing. And so at this point, I'm just trying to heal. I know it sounds like I always got some mess and somebody always doing something, but hey, it is what the fuck it is. Them same people can go on my live right now. That's how confident I am about the shit that I say. And they know it. That's why you will see the motherfuckers underneath the live themselves. Or they'll be mad and you will see they'll throw salt, but they won't face me on my live. Because they not ready. Everybody can't keep it real like Trey keep it real. Trust me, in this movement, motherfuckers care about their image too much. I don't. I never have. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, sometimes I care. Sometimes things rub me, whatever, but I don't give a fuck for the most part. I don't care about an image. The people that love me, okay? And the people that don't, I don't even know them motherfuckers. So what? You're so irrelevant. You know? So it'd be nice for other people to get into that space, and then y'all can really see people's authentic selves, okay? That would be nice. I mean, shit, even I done been got by a few motherfuckers on this movement. Because people are trying to protect an image instead of being themselves. So anyway, back to the airy hole that came down from the States to fuck shit up. So, you know, it was just like I said, it was just all these incidents. Like, she was real airy. She was like trying to force me to do a retreat. And I wasn't feeling it. Like, I'm a projector. That's my aura type. So at the end of the day, when I'm talking about things, when I'm planning with someone, when I'm on point, when I'm in alignment with what I'm supposed to be doing, I literally feel a burst of magic within my being. I cannot explain to y'all how I feel, but it's this sparkly, yes, residency that happens within me that lets me know that I'm doing the right thing with the right person. I did not feel that. As a matter of fact, I felt a lot of resistance. I did not want to build with her. So these are all signs, and I'm listening to myself, and I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm even telling myself that it might be some jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling myself, like, Trey, are you jealous? I'm not a jealous person. But I'm like, what is it about this lady? She's smiling. She seemed cool. She seemed innocent, but it's something about her that I don't fucking like. It's some sneaky ass underlying shit. And I'm a projector. We have the ability to look at people at the core and see them for who the fuck they are. But for some reason, it's like what I saw was that you two-faced. That's what I saw. And it just so happens to be she's a Gemini. Now. All my Geminis that's on right now, don't feel no type of way. I love my Geminis. My favorite person in the world is a Gemini. Three of my most favorite people is a Gemini. My father, my ace boom coon, and my brother. And they not two-faced for the most part, but they got that other side of them. But I saw right away, two-faced. It was just that, like, airy two-faced and just, like, clueless. Just clueless, just there. And so, you know, I'm already dealing with GoKu and his chanting every day, and that's not a big deal. It don't bother me. You know, now, I'm not going to lie. After a while, it does. Sometimes I either get numb to it or I start getting irritated. It's not the chanting per se. It's just it's not him singing, because I love when he sings, but it's just the meditational tone in the background. I feel like nature already has a natural meditational tone that's already playing all day and night, and I prefer to listen to that than an authentic hertz, you know, than an unauthentic. Well, I'm not saying it's unauthentic, because I guess it is the actual frequency, but is it really? When you had to make it, there's a natural frequency that's already playing. Can y'all hear right now? Y'all hear the crickets? That's the frequency right there. Like, you know, but for him it's more healing. So anyway, I already had to deal with that, and then here this bitch come from nowhere whistling all the time. So I'm like, okay, you know, whistling, that's cool. I do know that whistling clears out bad energy, you know, and so do clapping and stuff. It ain't like I don't know, but that don't mean I'm not irritated. He chanting, next thing you know, she whistling. Honestly, they might be a matchmate in heaven, now that I'm thinking about it. So anyway, as I'm just noticing that she's not really interested in building with me. You know, every time she turned to me, she trying to do business. I don't even fuck with business like that. Like, I ain't did business and I don't know how long. Since I quit my supervisor job at the firefighter department. I ain't worried about no business as far as businessy the way that she was trying to present it to me. You know, telling me to act like I'm dealing with $1 million clienteles, and it's just like, I don't think like that. I just treat people the way I want to be treated. I don't look at nobody like, oh, I'm serving a millionaire. I don't give a fuck about no millionaire. What the fuck is that doing for me? I just know that if I treat people accordingly, then I'm going to get that back. That's all I know. And I've been in customer service all my life. So all that extra shit for business is extra. That's exactly what it is. You don't have to do all that. But anyway, so it was like she wasn't really trying to bond with me. Damn it. What is this? Oh. That looked like it was bugs. She wasn't really trying to talk to me or nothing. And I'm like, you know, it's like whenever he left, she didn't talk. Like, she would go somewhere else. Whenever GoKu left the house, she would go somewhere else. Whenever he came, she would bust out of wherever she was from. Like, oh, hola. Excited and shit. And I'm just looking like, bitch, where did you even come from? Didn't you just disappear for hours? Then as soon as you hear him come in, here you are. So she greeting my king before I greet my king. And it was just all type of shit going on. I just started feeling uncomfortable. She was way too comfortable. So then she started doing the whole, well, is it okay if I, get naked? And I told her, yeah, we got a balcony right off the beach, full of the sun. Go ahead and get naked, But from there, it was like this, okay, and then, she wanted GoKu to see her naked. She wanted, it's like she came in the house and was like, I'm naked on some airy shit. Like, we know, you just asked, can you get, so it was just extra. So then she did that. So then now every day she want to kind of find a moment to be naked. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't have a problem with that because really, honestly, if she wasn't there, I would have been naked. I'm always naked. Shit, me and Amora be walking around that bitch naked all the time. And go straight to the balcony, butt ass naked. So that's the luxury of living in the tropics and living off the ocean shit, so I wouldn't blame nobody for doing it. But like I said, there was underlying energy with it. So as I'm having these feelings about things, like, for example, I was saying earlier, I would go to the bathroom and I would come back and they would stop conversation, or I would come in and they would be chanting and whistling as if they weren't talking. And I'm knowing that they were talking. So it's like this energy there that I feel and people being fake. Or I would come in the room and all of a sudden he would rush towards me and give me a kiss on the forehead. Or just shit that was so, like, suspicious. It was just made me feel so uncomfortable in my own shit. But I didn't want to seem bitchy in front of the guests. So, of course, the first couple of days, I'm just taking everything in and I'm just being cool. Because I want to make sure when I pop off, that I'm popping off for a real legit fucking reason. Because people tell me too much that I be just popping off. But I don't just pop off. There's always a method to my fucking madness. I am not an angry person that just sit up and want to be angry or just be popping off for no fucking reason. No. I respond to the energy accordingly. That's what the fuck I do. And I'm going to continue to do that. Because a motherfucker will play you if you don't. Believe that. Recognize what you see and call it out for what the fuck it is. You don't know who you might save. People don't see themselves. You got to call that shit out. You have to call that shit out. So, anyway, so it'd be like, or I'll bust, I'll go in the living room and then all of a sudden, because it's a lot of noise being made. So they can hear when I flush the toilet. They can hear when I'm walking through the hall, coming back to the living room. They can hear when I'm opening the door before, to move. And, so it was a lot of incidents where I felt like they was doing little shit. Like when I couldn't see, and then when I came in the room, that's what I felt, and little shit. And then, he would out of nowhere reassure me that, it's not that, it's nothing like that. She just cool. It's just like this, or whatever you feeling, that's just within you. And he looking at me dead in my eye, and he kissing me on my lips, and he like, baby, ain't nobody more important than my family. Da 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 da. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, hell yeah. I'm thinking in my head like, hell yeah, I got me a good one. Fuck that. I don't know why I'm tripping. I don't know what the fuck I'm tripping about. My nigga is loyal. Period. Did you hear what he just said, Trey? He just told you, don't nobody come before you. You see how he been acting when he really ain't been doing nothing. That been just you. See, you been tripping, Trey. You been fucking tripping. You need to trust this man. This man gave you his word. This man is honorable. Why wouldn't you? Right. So I said, okay, King, all right, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. You're right. Maybe I'm tripping. I could be tripping. Let me just talk to her about it, woman to woman. Fuck it. Get it on out the way. I really don't want to have this conversation, but shit, since motherfuckers just want to sit absent-minded like they don't know what the fuck going on, I guess I'm going to have to pull this shit out. Hey, so are you courting GoKu? Do you like him? Are you trying to be my sister goddess? What exactly is your agenda? This is what I asked her. Well, I've been traveling for a long time now. I've been to Dr. Sebi. I went to here, and I just, this is what I do. I come around and I give my resources. I share, what I can share, and I direct energies and Not answering the fucking question. At the end of what she said was she didn't even know we was polygamous. And he has not been carrying himself like that, and that it ain't nothing like that. And then she turned around and asked me, well, what did he tell you about me? Now, that's a dead giveaway that a motherfucker keeping shit in, right? I'm so fucking observant, it don't make no sense. You can't get nothing past me. Even if I miss it in the moment, I'm going to be dwelling on the shit later on because something didn't feel right. And I'm going to figure out what the fuck it was, and I'm going to bring it back up. Either to myself, to your ass, whatever. But I'm going to clear up what didn't feel right within myself. Internally or externally, whichever one is needed. And so she looked me right in my face and basically told me that no, that's not what she on. You know, she enjoys being to herself right now. She got a few dudes that she like younger dudes. She attracts younger dudes. That's what she kept saying. She was like, I attract younger dudes. Like, this is something that she's really proud about. She had to told me about 10 times that she attract older dudes. And, you know, GoKu's younger than her. She's 10 years older than me, so she's like 37. She's 37, 38, and he's 33. So he's like 5 years younger than her. So I guess she's saying that to say that. And that was another reason why I asked her, like, you know, so what's going on? Do you like him, you know? Or what? Do you like us? Do you want to be with us? Is this you courting, dating us? Are we dating you? What the fuck is going on? Because you real comfortable in this bitch, and you don't seem like you want to leave, and you all in my king shit. You all in his shit. You literally breaking your neck, but then you telling me it's not that. And then y'all both looking at me like something wrong with me. Because I feel something that's there, and I know it's there. And neither one of you motherfuckers want to tell me the truth. I'm sitting in your face, woman to woman. So I just said, okay. I told her, okay. I said, you know what? I might be tripping. I even told her about my little insecurity problem. I'm open. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a problem with you being naked, but it did bring up a couple of insecurities within myself because I'm an honest motherfucker. See? You can't do nothing. You can't play me. You can play yourself. You know? But see, the thing about me is I can admit my shortcomings. I can admit the things that I know that I need to deal with within myself. Even while I'm calling other people out, I'm going to tell you what I need to work on as well. Because we all got something we need to work on. So, at the end of the day, you know, I told her. And the cards told me not to motherfucking tell her. I literally did a reading earlier that day for myself. And my cards told me not to trust the bitch. Don't be just openly just talking to motherfuckers. And motherfuckers is plotting. You feel what I'm saying? And I did not listen. Because I'm looking at this bubbly ass fake personality that I knew was fake. But I'm thinking, at that time I didn't know she was slow. I didn't know she was slow till I started picking the bitch up and dragging her out my house, and she was still trying to sit in the same spot because GoKu told her she could stay. Like, I just didn't understand. It was like whatever GoKu fucking said goes. And he loved that shit. See, that's the main problem he had with me. You not finna control me. Control your motherfucking self. That's enough responsibility. You can't even do that. You're not finna control me. No, you can lead me. You can be you can be my king. I will follow you wherever you go. But that's the thing. I will follow you. You can't force me to follow you. Trey cannot be told what to do. You cannot control Trey. And you can't tell Trey anything. And niggas hate that, especially GoKu. That's why I'm a man to him. That's why I don't want a man to him. Because I have my own mind. Because he believes, and I quote, y'all probably have heard him say this, when you become one with a man, you are supposed to take on his mind. Periods. He also believes that when you get into a relationship with someone who's more spiritually ascended or evolved, whatever the fuck that means, because I don't even believe in that shit. I don't believe that any of us are better than or higher than no motherfucking body. I believe everybody is vibrated at a frequency that they supposed to. Everything in life has a frequency. Even this phone has a motherfucking frequency. Everything has a vibration. And all vibrations are needed. That's what makes up the one. So what difference do it make which vibration is higher than the other? As far as this goes. As far as oneness goes, that is. I mean, it matters in terms of, food, health. Vibrations matter, it does. So I'm not saying fuck vibrations, but what I'm saying is, who cares? Why do we care who's vibing higher? It shouldn't matter. And who the fuck determined what vibing higher was in the first goddamn place? Who the fuck told you you was vibing so high yourself. I mean, that's cool. But how you know you vibing higher than anybody else? In their eyes, they ascension might be higher than yours. Honestly, shit, we shouldn't even care or compare. It shouldn't even matter. And that's my point. So when you have a mindset like me and you're dealing with somebody who's obsessed with being on the top, obsessed with being high vibrational, obsessed with beating everybody, obsessed with being the number one to da-da-da-da, and me, I'm just sitting here like, oh, well, everybody gotta be a loser. You gotta be a winner. At least motherfuckers tried. I'm that type. And so we're the complete opposite when it comes down to that. Something that he always tried to convince me, and it made sense after a while, was, it's going to be competition, whether you want to or not. Because I'm always like, well, I don't want to really compete, and blah, 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 because I really don't feel like I have to. But I do understand that there is going to be competition, whether you want to do it or not, and whether you want to deal with it or not, you might still have to shine on them motherfuckers. You see? You still gonna have to do you regardless. But competition and me, I like friendly competition. I can be the goddess of war when it's called, but I don't like to be. I don't like to be. I would rather not. My Pisces is in Venus. I'd rather not. I'm exalted in love. I'd rather not. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes that goddess of war is something. Like earlier today, I was hot. When I tell y'all that I could have caught a case in this state by the way I wanted to beat this girl face in that wouldn't leave my house, I still can't believe that I had to physically remove a grown-ass, 10 years older than me ass woman with my little self. I'm little as fuck. I still got strength though. Don't get it motherfucking twisted. I had to move her grown ass out my house. And my king did not back me up, and I still am hurt about this shit. While I'm talking right now, I am still hurting. Okay? I go and get my fruit that my king was supposed to get me, which is not a big deal because he always goes to get my fruit. And I come in the house to his dick out hard. Me and my daughter come in the house to this. And him telling me it's time. It's time. This was for you. I did this on purpose. Because it's time for you to get used to me being around women naked. Hold on, what? Skirt? Nigga? What do you mean? Is it going to be some dicks running around this motherfucker too? Because that would be your test. You see what I'm saying? I'm not the only one that need to be tested in this motherfucker. If that's what we doing for no reason, randomly. But no, that was just an excuse for them to do what they wanted to do. I can't believe that I was the fool that allowed another woman in my home to disrespect me in the way that she did. That bitch ain't got no motherfucking home training. I told her straight to her face she's a Jezebel ass hoe. And I should have kicked her motherfucking ass. I said, bitch, you could have left Honduras with your shit fucked up. I was gonna fuck you up. Do you hear me? What I wanted to do to this lady, when I tell y'all, I've never in my life wanted to hurt another person like this. But if I'm asking you to leave my motherfucking space and you just did what you did, bitch, you better run. If my daughter was not there, it would have been hell. It would have been crazy. It would have got nasty. Because I deserve so much better than that. In general and especially in my motherfucking house. You got to have some motherfucking loose marbles in your shit to do what you did and for you to go along with it as my king. And then after you did what you did, to be heartless towards how I feel about it and tell me it's within me. I gotta work and choose another woman over me. I tell you, hey, I am upset right now. I can't believe y'all did this. That hurt me. Why would you want to hurt me like that? I said I need her out of my space right now. I need to feel through my shit. I am sad. I want to cry, and I don't want her sitting here in my face while I'm feeling through my motherfucking shit. And you know what this nigga told me? You can go to the back. This my house too. She ain't doing nothing but sitting there. We ain't even did nothing yet. You tripping out over nothing. We did tantric yoga. We didn't even have sex. Shit, y'all might as well. Y'all trying to, every time I turn around, yeah, that's what y'all making it look like. Oh, no, it's not what you look like, even though my dick hard and I'm butt-ass naked and I just came back from the room with her. No, we not having sex. We don't even want to have sex. We just naked. What's the big deal? We was born naked. That's what she told me. I was born naked. It's my skin. Bitch. What? Really? So y'all gonna try to play this metaphysical wordplay quote shit on me. I'm not the one. I'm not the motherfucking one, because I can do both. I can be, I could be hood, I could be slang, I could be this, and I could be very highly evolved, spiritual. I can pronounce all of my motherfucking words. I can speak a full sentence without cursing if I felt like it. And speak very clearly and proper, where everybody can hear me. I can do it. If I wanted to. So, I mean, y'all, take a deep breath. So this lady, when I tell y'all I've never in my life saw or witnessed the energy like her. I didn't know nobody could be that slow. And I felt bad because then I had to start telling her that in her face. I had to start talking bad to her because in the very beginning, even after they did what they did, they was both just chilling. Just like, shit, cool. Oh, she just tripping. She need to feel through her shit. And then the bitch is still sitting there naked. I'm like, Anita, bitch, put on your motherfucking clothes and get your dirty ass the fuck out of my motherfucking house, bitch. Get the fuck out of my house. Please. I said, at this point, Anita, I've allowed you in my home. You've been here for long enough. I've shared everything with you. Everything. I even invited you into my home in the midst of me and my family got shit that we need to work on. We had just gotten to an altercation and we were feeling through our shit. But because I have a heart and because I'm nice, I wanted her to come and experience. I said, I put my personal shit on the side for this woman that I did not even fucking know, that never reached out to me and told me she was coming in the first place, and that came to rock my motherfucking world. But it was needed. It was needed. The universe had to make me uncomfortable. I just put that quote up, or I never would have left, because I wanted my family so fucking bad. Y'all saw me. All year I've been struggling to keep my family together, and I finally let that shit go. Fuck that shit. I got my family. It's me and Amora. I got my village. I got my mamas. I got my father. I got support. I got siblings. I'm the oldest girl of 10. I'm loved. Feel what I'm saying? I'm loved. So whenever I let somebody go, I got lots more love coming my way. I don't never need to hold on to a motherfucker that, and that's what he was doing. He was, trying to, so as we're arguing after the situation, and I'm trying to get him to understand my hurt and why I just couldn't get him to get it. He had no empathy for me in that moment. As a matter of fact, it was like it toughened him up. He felt like a man because his dick was hanging around. He felt like a man. This is what made him feel like a man, disrespecting his goddess who been holding him the fuck down. This is what made him feel like a man. And this is why I gotta talk about this shit. Oh, they didn't let me get a word in. They both double teamed me the whole time, talking about how I was tripping. They both was trying to make it seem like, I'm tripping. They really didn't do nothing. I'm just jealous. I'm just envious. I have issues with other women. This is what they're saying. They're attacking me, both of them. Not one time did she side with me about nothing. All she did was side with GoKu about everything. So I'm sitting in my home and I'm getting double teamed, basically, by a bitch that came to take my man and a nigga who I thought was my man. And I didn't realize until that motherfucking moment that depending on who around, that nigga might switch up. I'm just now seeing this. I'm just now like, oh shit, nigga, you a flip. You a flip. So I've been holding you down all this time, and the one opportunity you get to hold me down, you couldn't do it, baby? You couldn't do it. Even after you did what you did, all I asked you to do was remove your hoe out of our house. That's all you had to do. Tell that bitch, look, You got to get out. This is her home that we share, period. He couldn't even do that for me. I begged him. I begged this man. I begged her. Before I started putting my hands on her, I begged them for her to get the fuck out of my space. I wanted to talk to him by myself. I told him, I don't want her sitting here watching us argue, fighting, you doing all this after she was responsible for this, and you think it's okay for her to sit there and watch this? I said, I want her out of my fucking face right now. Right now. She do not need to be right here while we're talking and while we're discussing this. I don't want her here. He would not respect what I had to say. He did not make no effort. As a matter of fact, they made plans to drag the situation. He told her she did not have to leave. She was not doing anything wrong after what they just did. And they sit up there and said they didn't fuck, but y'all fucked. And if y'all didn't, y'all might as well would have. Y'all should have. Because that's what y'all made it look like to me every time I turned around. Is it the matter of you fucking somebody else? No. We've had a whole girlfriend before. He didn't went, fucked her, came back. You know, it ain't that per se. It's the fact that motherfuckers been trying to play on my intelligence for a minute now. And after that, when I realized just how hard he's been trying to play on it. Of course, things gonna be exciting when new energy come that don't really know you for who you are, that ain't really been dealing with your shit. Of course, your nagging ass girlfriend that know all your ins and outs, that wants you to be a better person, that's nagging you and telling you about yourself because they love you and they want to see you. Then they really secretly throughout all the nagging is your number one motherfucking support. Number one. That woman, that nagging ass woman, right? Who just want the best for you, who clean up after you, who cook after you, who take care of your dirty ass and get you out of trouble. And it's cool when that happens. But as soon as she tell you about yourself, it's a problem. Niggas want women to be mama about everything else. But when it come down to their discipline and the shit that they gotta work on, they don't want to hear the shit. For 2 years, I have been basically talked down upon in the name of love and light. I have never been good enough in this relationship with GoKu. And he will tell you. And every time we get into it, he will remind me that I'm not good enough. And he will remind me of all the people that agree with him that I'm not good enough. Now, who knows whether or not it's true or not? And who said what? But what he did yesterday, and I'm jumping all over the place with the lady there, was he wasn't responding to my emotions and what I was saying. He was more so getting out what he needed to get out to plead his case to the woman. So as I'm saying, I don't understand why you would do that, blah, blah, blah. He's literally shouting, you never really wanted to be with me anyway. You was plotting against me last year with blah, blah, blah. Remember when You don't want no man anyway. You never wanted to be polygamous. That's why. All this and that as I'm crying and as I'm saying, no, that's not it. That's not it. I'm crying. I'm crying, y'all. I don't even like to cry in front of my own mama. I don't even like to cry in front of my goddamn self. But I gotta sit and cry and express in front of this woman because it's been 4 or 5 hours of me screaming and yelling, of GoKu steady trying to go restrain me. Just because I don't want to be touched and I don't want him hovering over my energy, trying to control how I express, telling me to calm down and be happy. How the fuck you gonna tell me to be happy after you just did what the fuck you just did, nigga? I am a human with emotions. I am not a fucking robot. If I can't control my shit, what the fuck makes you think you saying that gonna make my shit calm down? I have to feel through my shit just like everybody else. And I would appreciate it if you allowed me to do so, just as I allow your crybaby ass to do so all the motherfucking time. Oh yeah, I'm on one. I hope you hear this, GoKu, because I'm on one. I told you when I left that house that I was going to be on one once you made your decision. So yeah, I'm doing this out of straight motherfucking spite. And it's also to bring awareness. It's also to bring awareness. Whenever these niggas keep having kids and acting like everything else is important but that, oh, some shit need to be talked about. Whenever these niggas think they saving the world but can't save their motherfucking family, their own personal 3-part family, something off. How the fuck you can save the world but you can't even get together the little people you're responsible for? Why do you want to save the world? For what? Everybody needs to save their motherfucking self. See, that's the problem. It's okay to be inspired and be empowered by and be uplifted by and be encouraged by. All of those things are wonderful. But we've gotten too far in our journeys, our personal journeys of self, to allow anyone to take over. And I'm talking to myself out loud, and I'm talking to everybody else. We have fought too hard for this freedom. We have. I just had like a brain fart and lost my track of thought. I lost my track of thought. Yeah, GoKu was definitely, like I said, I know GoKu exposed NatureBoy for like following his teachings, and we all know that NatureBoy steals teachings from every fucking body. I mean, he watch men, he watch women. Whoever is talking about some jewels, diamonds, he gonna take that shit and run with it. It is what it is, and shit, that's what you're supposed to do, really. But not take credit for everything. Nothing belongs to us. That's the only problem he has. Trying to claim shit that's for everybody. That's some selfish ass, egotistical ass shit. And yeah, that's something that they kind of got in common. Just like when we was in our argument. Talking about he's God. He told me, I am God. Da, 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 da. So I told him, so am I. That pissed him off. Why I can't be God too? I thought everybody was God. Oh, you believe that you only God. Sound like some egotistical ass shit to me. I don't know. How the fuck you preaching to everybody that God is within them, but then you can't stand or hear nobody else say they God? I don't even talk like that. I just did it for his ego. I just did it to ruffle his feathers. No, bitch, I'm God. That's exactly what I said. Bitch, no, I'm God. I don't even care to be God. I'm me, shit, you know. That shit only matter to people that care about that type of shit. I'm just me. And God is within me. So, hey, it is what it is. But, yeah, I'm disappointed in him too. But it's one thing that I can count on him is disappointing me. That's one thing I can count on GoKu to do, is to disappoint the fuck out of me. Y'all, I got 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining. I'm about to go ahead and end this, and I'm going to start another live. I wish I didn't have to, because I'm mad that I wasn't able to read y'all comments. But if y'all want to, I'm going to start taking people in the room. Oh, wait, GoKu in here. He talking shit. This woman is disrespectful. Fought me the whole relationship while I was patient on her. Oh, hold on. Let's start another fucking live. Hold on. I didn't miss the tea. I didn't miss this. See, we got people in real life that know us that's underneath this live. So he just need to stop. But let me start another live. Ending.